Hello everybody, my name is Ala Mulugeta, and today we are going to be discussing what is up with the wood stork. So we are going to talk about what the wood stork is. On top of that, we are going to discuss where we have seen the wood stork in specific times in history and what happened to them at certain points in these years, okay? So first and foremost, what is a wood stork? So part of what a wood stork is in their name, stork. Stork is a very, very tall and skinny bird that has very long and narrow features so that they can eat certain bugs and plants as they are omnivores. If anybody knows what that is, an omnivore is basically an animal or any species that eats both meat and plants. They eat things that have both of these, and you can consider ourselves omnivores. So if you guys didn't know what omnivores were, they are mammals, or specifically animals, that eat both meat and they eat animal products, anything that comes from an animal, and on top of that they eat plants and or fruits. So you guys can understand that a stork is a very long bird that has existed in certain parts of Texas. So around 2012, they almost became extinct. Almost becoming extinct means that you no longer exist and you are no longer an animal on this planet anymore. We are not able to locate them as a human species, which means we are not able to find them. On top of that, they were endangered. If anybody knows what endangered means, endangered practically means that you are at risk for becoming extinct. So it was very, very, very important to people like myself who are researchers and scientists to find out what exactly is going on and why their population had decreased. It was important to find out why, because not only were wood storks so prominent in certain parts in Texas, but they have existed for such a long time, just as far back as people in the area can tell. So a group of scientists basically went out and they decided to count the number of times that they see a wood stork. So the number of times that they see a wood stork is encompassing an observation. We call an observation, like I said, something that you see once. So with that being said, each observation that they saw, they basically doubled back and they put that in their data, which is basically a set of numbers that they kept in order to record how many birds they saw that year or they saw in that period of time. So they basically went out and collected these pieces of information, and over time they collected data from the year 2018 to just about last year in 2022. And they combined them all together, and they basically came to the conclusion that wood storks were coming back. That was not only great news, but they also wanted to find out what happened to them in the past. Why were they not able to live here, and why were so many of them dying off? A lot of people have decided that it is a reason due to pollution, which pollution means whenever human interference with the ecosystem or nature has made it less healthy to live in and has made it dangerous to live in. And they also have counted on invasive species entering the area that may have harmed the wood stork. So not only can everybody do their part and make sure that they don't pollute, which is throw trash or anything outside in nature, because that is others' homes. That is animals' homes. That's our nature's homes, and it's important to protect it because we want to protect our own. As long as we protect our own, then that means that we can see growth in the ecosystem. So scientists and researchers made it a big deal to do this. Who says you can't do the same?